y'all. Okay, we back for another one. We on the road. We doing this thing. Y'all, I've been meaning to film some of these videos for the past 2 weeks. I just piled different things up and sat it out so I could eventually film it when I was feeling in the filming mood. And we are here. I am about to film the bronzer, blonzer. That's a blush bronzer combination type video. Again, I saw this from Alicia Archer. She's the one who inspired this video. And this is my top 10 blonzers of all time. So these are shades that are great. They act as really nice blonzers, meaning it's a nice blush slash bronzer. I hope that definition is helpful. And the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I am significantly darker than her. I am a dark deep complexion, so that's usually like the last shade of dark, first shade of deep. In most foundation ranges, usually I'm the last shade of deep. The last shade of dark or the first shade of deep. So like a Fenty 445, Dior number 6. What are some other well-known foundations that I wear? NARS New Caledonia, I think is how I say that. Anyways, I normally will put, or in some of the videos that I'm wearing certain foundations in, I will put a list of which foundations that I would like shade match with. And I know I mentioned in the last video, I do aspire to eventually get around to doing like the shade 20 videos. I just don't have time currently, and I already have videos backed up. Okay, so these are in no particular order, by the way. I do have some favorites like the Benefit and the Gucci, but no particular order. I'm just gonna show and swatch, and we're gonna go from there. And this will be the last set of swatches I'm having. Okay, I'm gonna start with the blush lights. The first 3 blush lights I'm gonna start, or the first 2 blush lights I'm gonna start with are the 2 that are more reddish pinkish pigmented. This is the Charlotte Tilbury and Walk of No Shame. You don't need to see the back, but just to show you, it has a little bit more that burgundy-ish pigment in it. And I'm gonna show you with just the burgundy here, and the 2 combined with the highlighter. Gives a little bit highlighter. So that's it there. It's a nice blonder. It gives me, actually, it's like a blonder, blush, highlighter combined. This one. So this one is number 1. Number 2 is Kiss of Rose. And this one was the first one that I purchased. It's from Bare Minerals. And it's also the only one here that actually is labeled as a blonzer. It's a blush plus bronzer. So that's literally the definition of it. And it's the only one that's labeled as that. Okay, and let me just swipe that for y'all so you can see. So that's what that one looks like. Okay, next up is, and one of my favorites, of course, my girl Fashion Fair, which, let me try to wipe this off a little bit, y'all. My makeup is getting everywhere. Actually, I do a pretty good job of keeping my makeup clean, my whites at least. I try. This is what this looks like. It's in chocolate chip, and I love this formula. Some people don't like it. I like it a lot. So this is the brown. And I will normally put the orange down first. This is the orange. Let me get a better swatch. So that's what that looks like. That chocolate chip. It's the orange and then the brown. The orange I'll put down with my liquid products, and then after I do my powders and everything, I will be putting on top of the orange, I put the brown. And the 2 together, it's a really nice blonder. Honestly, if you've never done it, do it, especially if you're of my complexion. And I'll try to remember to put my list in this video for sure, because it's dealing with face products and y'all probably want to know what exact shades I wear. Okay, next up, these all I would consider true, okay, this is in Terra from Benefit. So let me show y'all what that looks like. Yeah, I was trying to see if it's in the right place. It is. Okay, I smoothed that out a little bit so you can see it. It goes on very pigmented, but it does blend in to look very similar. And if you guys look, these all are in it's in a similar color category. Now, the next ones aren't necessarily in the same pinkish burgundy category, but that doesn't mean they don't have a similar job. Now, these are some of my favorite face products. As in, like, I really enjoy blonders and blush lights. I do. I like them even more than foundations. My first makeup category that's my favorite of all time is probably powders, and then right after that, I would say it's blonders and blush lights for sure. Y'all, Doing bulk filming is a job. It's a lot of talking. So I don't know how people do this. This is a lot, and I'm tired. Okay, anyways, now these ones that I'm about to show y'all are more red. This is the NARS Summer Unrated, and it's a blush bronzer duo. That's what that looks like. And I will, if I want that bronzer look, I'll just use this one. The bronzer in here. And the bronzer in here, it's like a red bronzer. And red bronzers, y'all about to see, I was in my bag when I got these. And you might not think that they look good, but trust me when I say red bronzers are super nice. And you should definitely, if you haven't tried it already, you're of a similar complexion, they look super nice on our complexion. This is in Laguna 7 from NARS. Now I do have this in Laguna 8, and I like both shades. Laguna 7. Again, gives a very similar effect, does its job. It's a really nice bronzer. Oh, if you're wondering, as far as the formulas go, they're all long lasting. The NARS is a bit drier than the rest of them, by the way. And actually, all the ones that are coming up, except this Dior, the last 4 are also all similar formulas to this NARS. This Dior in Rosy Glow, let me put that over here actually. And it's actually like a bronzer light, but I do use it like a blonzer. I do use it like a blonzer, but it's more like a bronze light, kind of like how the Danessa Myricks is, the Danessa Myricks in Off the Grid. This Dior is the same thing, except it's in powder. If you want to know, why didn't I turn that to the front? If you want to know something that's comparable, the Danessa Myricks, this cream formula. Okay, I was having some technical difficulty. The light went out, which is really weird. But I was saying before I was really interrupted by the light, that this Danessa Myricks in Off the Grid is the exact same, or it's very comparable. This is a cream version of the Dior Rosy Glow. They're the exact same product, except one is cream and one is powder. And it wasn't until just now that I figured that out. Okay, the light went out again. I'm gonna have to figure it out in editing. I have no idea why the light is going out. With that being said, these last 4 formulas are all more drying, or drier, not drying. They're drier formulas like this NARS, and that's the Fenty in Mocha Mummy. And I have this in a couple other shades as well. I like this formula. That's in Mocha Mummy. Hopefully you can see. I hope the lighting isn't messing with that. I hope y'all can see the shades still. The next one is the Gucci, and this is in number 5. And this is one of the only Gucci products that I have. And I bought it, so I'm gonna wear it, just like Patrick top. So this is the Gucci formula there. That last one, that's the Gucci formula. I hope y'all can see this, because if not, I'm so annoyed. I'm doing all this swatching. I'll take a photo of this, because this might be difficult to see. And then the last 2 I have is Paradise Glow and Paradise Venus in the Pat McGrath formula. And let me try to show y'all these up close, and I'll do swatches. I love both of these, and they're both awesome blonders for me. Blonders, and they're essentially almost the same. So this one is Paradise Venus. Let me see, let me brace this up. Paradise Venus, right there, Paradise Venus. And the last one, and we're gonna swatch them together and separate. I don't normally wear them together like this, mixed together. I normally wear them separate, but just for y'all reference, this is the Paradise Glow, just a darker shade, and then the darker shade and the lighter shade together. So these are all of my blonders that all look like blush bronzers mixed together on my skin complexion. I hope y'all can see this. I'm gonna try to take a photo and insert it as well for y'all. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I hope that this was helpful information. I enjoyed seeing it. Others do it, and I wanted to do it for somebody in my complexion, so I hope y'all like it. Thank you for watching.